All right. I think I can hear the music. I think I can feel the beat, feel the vibe. Welcome back, man. Kold Money Podcast. It's your host with the most. Yo, who says that anymore? Like host with the most. If you say that, you an old ass nigga. I want to give a special shout out to all the subs out there, man. I hope y'all living well, doing well, being a better person than you were the day before. In terms of lifestyle changes, I want all the women to know out there, look, if you get with a guy and you was at a certain lifestyle, don't be mad when his lifestyle get better and then he can't leave you in the dust. Like, you gotta realize he met you at the bus and you were carrying your groceries. You know what I'm saying? So he's used to seeing you in that form, in that fashion. So when he gets his shit together and levels up, he's gonna be on a different playing field, and he's gonna be a different type of hunter. He's gonna be attracting different prey. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Just understand that, you know what I mean? If anything, up your own lifestyle so that both of y'all can live in harmony and neither of y'all have leverage over each other. Because that's something I see in a lot of relationships. I see one person have leverage and then the other person that don't have leverage kind of just treat it, you know, they get treated a certain way. And I'm not saying it's right, but what I am saying is it's a reality. And, you know, just because you're not playing the game don't mean that the game's not being played. You know, even if you don't know the rules, it's kind of like the law. Like, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get you. So just because you don't know what type of games are being played and how people, you know, interact with each other in real life, you know, that don't mean that it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's exactly what's going to happen. 10 times out of 10. So, you know what I mean? That's my little encouragement for the day, for the ladies out there. In terms of this channel and the channels that I mess with, I don't think that people are going to be able to understand what we're doing now. But I think over time, they're going to be able to get it and they're going to be able to be like, oh, I saw what they was doing back in the day, back then. You know what I mean? They're going to be calling this time back in the day. So it's all going to be about putting together bodies of work that people can digest and listen to. I know when y'all listen to me, it's like, yo, who is this crazy guy, you know, talking all this shit? And, you know what I mean? I don't know him. You know what I mean? Who is he to be talking like this? Look, I'm just a man, you know what I mean, with my own opinion. And I'm just one of the few that's really going to stand on his opinion, whether right or wrong. I'm not saying I'm always going to be right, because I'm not. In some of these podcasts, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. And I realize that's a reality, so I say it now. Look, I'm not always going to be right. It's just the nature of the game, but I stand on my shit. So if I say something, I'm standing by it to the death. All right? So there that go. I believe right now we at, I don't even know how many subscribers we at right now. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the channel to be able to be monetized, and I need a certain number of subscribers and I need a certain watch time. The subscribers I might already have, but I think I got to work on my watch time. So expect longer podcasts. I just want to give you guys something you can digest, whether it be, you know what I mean, on your commute to work. You know what I mean? You might have a laborer job where you can lock in, but you can listen to certain audio. I want y'all to listen to me. Truth be told, I don't want y'all to listen to a lot of these people. And the reason why is because I feel like even if you don't like me, I want the best for you. Like, I want you to be the best that you can be. And a lot of people ain't giving up game like that in terms of how to be the best that you can be. I know we done already spoke on self-esteem. We done spoke on work ethic. We done spoke on adding value. So the topics that we discuss here are not topics that you're going to get in the mainstream or topics that you're going to get from other people, because a lot of people not even living their best life anyway every day. And no, in order to be able to understand and be able to get my mindset, you got to be going for the best version of you every day. Otherwise, this channel really ain't going to make sense to you. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind too. Let me sip on this a little bit. It's about 3:45 in the morning. So if I'm struggling on some of my words, look, y'all, I'm fucking tired. All right. It is what it is. I sacrifice for y'all. I do it for y'all. But enough whining and shit. Let's so I heard that Bitcoin did a little digital dip. So let me look into this. What happened? Streets, talk to me. Did you lose some bucks? Did you short it and be able to come out right? Like how y'all moving out here? Me personally, I don't do the whole Bitcoin thing. My whole strategy, let me see. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. Bitcoin price tanks 10%, wipes out 1 week's worth of gains. Price drop 12% in 15 minutes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. So you had a dip. Look, like I said previously. Wait, what happened? Coinbase? Yo, Coinbase be, listen, stop fucking with Coinbase for real. Coinbase, I know it makes it easy, but once you got that Bitcoin, man, you gotta make moves, yo. You gotta get it up out there. And if Coinbase the only place you getting Bitcoin from, you're not gonna be able to take advantage of these crashes. So get your shit out of there, bro. Find somewhere else to put it. Yeah, because they keep crashing and shit when the price drop, and it's like, come on now, like we done seen this movie before. Like, stop playing with me. I'm not fucking with Coinbase at all. Nah, that's not cool. But again, a lot of y'all, look, y'all lives wasn't meant to get rich off Bitcoin anyway. All right, so here on the channel we preach hard work and bank building. You know what I mean? Whether you bank building through NEXO, bank building through, decentralized finance platform, whatever you got to do, you got to be building your bank. And you gotta understand that a lot of the times, most of our money leaves our pockets and we ain't got no real way to recoup it or get it back. And that's kind of what causes us to be poor. Not that we not making enough money. It's just we don't keep any money. So keep that in mind with the whole Bitcoin thing. I often tell people, man, look, you ain't no Bitcoin fucking trader. You be better off putting your shit in stable coin, letting it grow at whatever percent, and then borrowing from yourself to make real life moves. Cause a lot of y'all need to be making real life moves before y'all even think about going digital, with your shit. You're not making moves in the everyday to day. Like, I don't know. I'm a young man, but I feel like I got an old soul because I just come from the day where like you had to go outside, you know what I mean? Because you had to find somebody who had a ball or somebody who had a hoop or something like that, and that's how the neighborhood kids became friends. Most of y'all don't go outside, and that's your fucking problem. Go outside. I mean, not right now because everything that's going on, but you know what I mean. When everything's over with, go outside. And start making some real life moves, man. Y'all be playing this shit and then be the same ones that want to come on the channel and talk about, what's not going on in their life and what feeling stuck and all this sucker shit. Like, let me tell you, Otto was tired of hearing it. I just spoke in third person, yes, but Otto's tired of reading it, hearing it, seeing it. I don't feel you at all. I can't sympathize with you. Um, and everybody got different lifestyles, but I'm just saying, man, a lot of y'all be wasting y'all day anyway. Y'all be laid up at the crib playing 2K, Madden and shit. You know what I mean? Not really doing much with your life, and then wonder why, things ain't going right. It's like God is gonna help those that help themselves. You know what I mean? Faith without works is dead. So take those steps in towards enhancing your life and doing more with your life, and you'll be able to get something, man. God bless you. He will. He'll bless you, as long as you put in that work, though. That's the most important. Um, Let me see. So all right. So Bitcoin did the drop. That's fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy. I don't want to spend too much time on goddamn Bitcoin, because it ain't that deep for me. Let me see, where are we gonna take this tonight or this morning? If you're listening in the morning, good morning. If you're listening at night, you know what I mean? I hope you are having an incredible night. I just got back in the house. We did some dashing. Man. You know what I mean? They had me out there on the streets. You know what I mean? Shout out my city. Wait a minute. I don't like all them pop-ups. You ever get a pop-up and you like, yo, now they know good and damn well that shouldn't be on my computer, but it's there. And like low key, you might have had something to do with it, but you know what I mean, you ain't ready to like really acknowledge that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, yeah, dashing tonight. Just got back in. Shout out to the city of Baltimore, Maryland. Love Baltimore. Best city in the fucking world, if you ask me. Great people. There's a shop called Valentino's. Serves like Italian and stuff like that. And the two dudes was in there. Two dudes. Now, long story short, the one dude had went to the bathroom. He was there first. He went to the bathroom, came back, but the second dude didn't see that the first dude had already ordered. So when he came back, the second dude was like, yo, the fuck you doing, yo? All this and that. And then the other dude, yo, I can't make this up. The other dude was like, praise be to Allah. He said, praise be to Allah. You know what that mean? That mean he ready to kill that motherfucker. He was ready to take him out of there. So that words of the wise. If a dude run up on you and he say, praise be to Allah, leave that motherfucker alone. All right? Leave him alone. You know what I mean? Just let him have that. You know what I mean? He was in the right anyway, but even if he's in the wrong, man, y'all ain't ready to take it to where a man that just said praise be to Allah is ready to take it. So let it go. Let it go. It ain't gonna be that deep in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little DoorDash story for the night and shit like that. In other news, I don't know too much about this story, but recently people been blowing me up talking about some recent killings of black men. There was one story in particular out of Georgia where a man was jogging, and two white men ran down on him and took his life. Listen, to all my black people out there, y'all gotta understand this. This shit ain't gonna stop until we say it's time for it to stop. And the problem is, especially with black people, like, we're so nice that when something bad does happen to us, out of fear of being like the angry black person, like we kind of try to make sense of it and try to find ways to justify what happened. There's no justification. And when they take one of ours, like we gotta really get on the offensive And y'all know what I'm talking about. We can't just keep going through this again and again, and then we just like, you know what I mean, protest, which you can't even do nowadays. You can't even protest now because everything that's going on. So what are you gonna do now? Like, are you gonna just let, you know what I mean, young black men just keep getting killed? Young black women just keep getting killed, and you just not do anything. I think it's like time. Like it's been time, but it's this shit was on video. I haven't watched the video. I'm not going to watch the video. I don't need to see that. But you know, it's just this shit is too much, man. This shit is too much. And then when you go off and you do some radical shit, you know what I mean? You are enemy of the state, you know what I mean? Enemy of the land, just because you decided to stick up for your people. That's why it's got to be more than one of us. It's got to be a collection of us that just say, fuck it. If this how they want to play, this how they want to do it, then this how we going to have to get down. And a lot of y'all, man, a lot of y'all be out there trying to be tough and thinking like you on shit and you ready to do some shit, but when the time comes to really put in some work and really get shit done, like you nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? You in the house playing Madden or some shit. You know what I mean? But you ready to go hard on someone that look just like you. You know what I mean? Someone who come from the same circumstance you come from. You ready to go at war with him, but you ain't gonna go at the real enemy. And that's a problem, and that's an issue, and that's why it's really gonna take a real stand. You know what I mean? Men gonna have to be men in order for this to stop happening. Women gonna have to be women for this to stop happening. And it's more than just going to war. You gotta realize war is fought on multiple fronts. So one, it's gonna be you're gonna have to load up and grab some shit. But then on another, you know, form, you know what I mean, you got to get some money too. And that's why I preach on this channel heavily, man. You got to have self-esteem, because in order for anything to change, you got to have self-esteem first. And I do realize a lot of the self-esteem is taken away from you, you know what I mean, just because of, you know what I mean, years of oppression and your mama and your dad and your environment and all this. But, you know, you are not going to be successful because of any of those circumstances, but you can be successful in spite of all those circumstances. So don't even gauge your success in terms of like what you've been through so far. You got to gauge your success on your potential and what you can do if you put in that work. And then that brings us back to work ethic, man. The self-esteem plus the work ethic leads to the dollars. With the dollars, you can really hold shit down. But if you ain't got no money, you can't fight no war. And you know what I mean? Pac even talk about that. You know what I mean? Is you gotta have money, man. Because without money, you can't provide opportunities for people to be able to hold you down. You can't be able to get people to come together. That's why we got women nowadays putting men on child support and things like that. Not because they necessarily need to do that, because back in the day, they didn't do that. But the financial incentive of putting a man on child support enables women to have the leverage and to be able to make those moves like that, because, you know what I mean, they gotta get some dough, they gotta get some bread. And if they gotta get the court involved to get the bread from you, that's what they gonna do. You know what I mean? So you want to have that money already ready so you can tell her, get up out my face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We ain't never getting back together. All right. So there's that. There's that. If anything I say offends you, let me sit real quick before I say this. If there's anything that I say that offends you, I just want to say I'm glad you're offended, and I hope that you take action as a response to my offense. You know what I'm saying? I hope you dislike the video. I hope you leave a bad comment. I just hope you do something. Just do something, and you know, because at the end of the day, sensitivity equals poverty. So a lot of y'all that get sensitive to what I'm saying, like, I already know you're going to be like poor. I already know you're going to be broke. So I would rather like know who you are. I'd rather you leave a comment or something to like identify yourself, so I know who to stay the fuck away from. You know what I mean? That you'll make it real easy on me by showing me who you are. You know what I mean? And on this podcast, man, I'm gonna show y'all who I am. You ain't gonna have no doubts that Otto Banks is that's a real man, you know what I mean, right or wrong, you know, he stand on his shit. And that's really what this whole game gonna be about. Cause most of y'all, you know what I mean, you gonna tuck your tail in between your legs and you're gonna try to be politically correct and you're gonna do all this, you're gonna try to be liked and loved and all that. But in my world, it's better to be respected than loved. And love doesn't get the job done, but tough love can get the job done. So if I show y'all tough love, maybe y'all will kind of catch the light and be able to grab the baton and be better people. Cause that's really all we want here. I just want you to be better people. You know, I don't want you to be nice. You know what I mean? I don't ask any of my subscribers to be nice. Like y'all can be mean, but be successful. Be successful. Be successful. Work hard, man. Yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that. I've been so distracted lately. I don't want to say distracted because I have extracted a lot of bullshit from my life in the recent couple of weeks, but you know, it's so easy to be distracted with what's going on the news. Your man's trying to tell you about some bullshit. Your baby mama might be hitting you up, just getting on your nerves. And I just want everyone out there to understand, block that shit out. That shit is not going to matter in the long run. If you focus and grind, that shit ain't going to matter in the long run. And a lot of people try to make you feel bad because they feel like you should love them more than you love you. And I'm here to tell you, Otto Banks is here to tell you, don't love nobody more than you love yourself. You gotta love yourself first to even love someone else the right way. You gotta be able to love yourself first to even love someone else the right way. And if they don't understand that, I can guarantee you it's because they got low self-esteem and they don't love themselves. If they can't understand that you on a process, again, it's a process, not a journey, because the journey goes on forever and ever and ever with no fucking end. This is a process. If they know you on your process and they can respect what you're trying to do for yourself, then that's someone to hang on to and someone to really keep in your corner, because that's a rider right there. But if they get all emotional and in their feelings because you're trying to enhance your life and do what the fuck you need to do to get up out your situation, better your situation, and you know what I mean, expand and grow and just be the best version of yourself you could ever be. You know what I mean? Tell them, man. Tell them Otto told you, go eat a dick. Go eat a dick sandwich. Nah. Tell them I said do that. And when they done, tell them go brush their mouth. All right? That's how we rocking here on the podcast. I got a lot of new subscribers lately, so I just briefly want to touch on old subs versus new subs. Listen, y'all gotta understand, my old subs have been around for a while. This ain't my first rodeo. I done had instrumentals and shit on this channel that I, you know, uploaded back in the day that still give views to this day. So I got different types of audiences that kind of come together and kind of co-mingle. I got like a crypto audience that comes in, then I got like a black audience that comes in, then I got like a hip hop audience that comes in. So I got a bunch of different groups kind of coming together on my channel. I got like velocity banking audience that comes in channel. So I got a bunch of people coming together like New York City that have certain commonalities. Generally, they're all strong-minded, strong-willed people. But every once in a while, you get a weak-minded, bitch-made person. Especially the new subs. The new subs, some of them are kind of bitch-made, but they still subscribe, so I still love them. But some of y'all, you know, you don't really have that cut, you know what I mean, that fabric of a tough-minded person. So you're trying to get it through the podcast, which I do appreciate it, which I do think you can get. But it ain't gonna be just from listening to the podcast. You're gonna have to get out there and get it. So that's my main thing with the whole new subs versus old subs. My old subs kind of give me an understand because they've been around, but the new ones, you know what I mean, it's gonna take them a little time to be able to understand, you know what I mean, my mindset, my gang's mindset, and how we move as a unit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, man. I'm just so happy to be able to check in with y'all. Glad y'all doing well, man. I got a lot of content planned for the channel, so stay tuned. Until then, man, it's your boy Otto Banks. Y'all have a good one. Peace.